I know y'all missed these videos, but you know what I'm saying? Top 10 most anticipated new anime of 2021. What? We about to get straight into this. Of course, I need you to like the video. Most definitely don't skip this part. Watch the video, like the video, watch the full video, subscribe, you know what I'm saying, if you like this type of content. And if you only chew one piece of gum, you is weird. We need you to over up. You hear me? You can hear me. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Run It. Hey man, I don't want to say too much, but I might be coming out with some merch. I think I'm finna drop this mukbang. If y'all listen closely, y'all can get some game in this mukbang. Credit, all that. It'll list all that. But we finna get into this top 10 most new anime 2021. I have not been watching no anime, and I do not got my headphones on. I wasn't finna listen to nothing. That's tough. Alright, let's get straight into it, my boy. Comment and like on the video, man. Stop playing with me. I can't hear. Hold on. Technical difficulties. I can't hear nothing, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, we might have to cut these. Oh, I can't hear nothing. Oh. See, I knew.
Don't blink.
I knew that was gonna happen. I was just seeing if you was paying attention. You tripping.
Don't blink, but we're now just a few crawls away from 2022. I'd like to give a recap of 2021 like we always do on the channel. I think that for today, it's better to take a look.
What's the, oh, I know, I'm pausing. I know, what's this anime called? I need this one. We gonna know.
I'd like to give a recap of
calm
2021
down.
like we always do on the channel. I think that for today, it's better to take a look at what we have in store for 2022. Yes, it's our pre-year preview right here. Yeah, we all know you're all expecting Attack on Titan or something like that. So how about having a caveat of only focusing on new series? That way I can give some possible hidden gems their much needed shine after realizing that my previous videos on anticipated anime ended up being heavy on sequels.
Something I can keep up with.
That, then? It's the top 10 most anticipated anime this 2022. But before we proceed, let's thank today's sponsors. Another Eden. Fancy JRPGs back in the late 90s.
Hey, appreciate your sponsor, you know what I'm saying? Eden. Make sure y'all go play the game. Some shit. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. That ad was like 3 minutes. What is it? Eminem?
Chunibyo, 8th grader syndrome. Those words quickly conjure up images in your mind. Perhaps of a time past that you feel shame looking back at. Perhaps of that one classmate of yours that you just don't get. Perhaps you're all just like Sid Gargano once, drowning in imaginations and dreaming of being the mastermind behind heroes and villains. Reborn as a noble in a world of magic after a mandatory visit from Drukgun, Sid seeks to put his dreams to the test. Having dames and recruiting members to his organization Shadow Garden, he looks to take down his imagined cult of Diabolos and their goal of resurrecting an ancient evil. Unfortunately, the cult of Diabolos is realer than Sid would have ever thought. Now, here's an isekai that I didn't feature before. The Eminence in Shadow looks to be an interesting tale that looks to combine some elements of the faction building formula and good old over-the-top Chunibyo. It may seem a little bit whack at first, but I think that it could end up being a sleeper hit of the season thanks to its very charismatic lead.
It reminds me of Cold Geass. And if you don't know, with viniitube videos, first off, I do want to say this is not my video. The original video would be in the link down below. This is all credit to viniitube. But I do want to say, don't click off the video. As you progress further on, the video gets more action-packed. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta watch the keep up. You know, so you gotta watch to see how good the anime is gonna get. It start off with the boring ones. That's just how it is, but that's stuff. We gonna see what's going on.
Don't let the cover art fool you on this one. I myself got tricked into thinking this is one of those coming-of-age dramas, and I couldn't be more wrong. So, TV, what is Summertime Render then? What if I told you it's a shonen jump series that's quite darker than the usual shonen fare and plays around with the idea of time loops? Are you surprised? I mean, I sure was. Shinpei Ajiro doesn't have what I'd call an extraordinary life. Things change when one of the Gofune sisters he used to live with, Ushio, dies in a supposed drowning. However, upon seeing the bruises on the body of the sister, as well as getting a vision from Ushio herself, he knows that something was amiss. Shifting shadows creep along the island, and it will take a monumental strength to save everyone. With Mio and others, Shinpei looks to find a future where his friends and family survive. A tall task, I'd say, with the happy ending seemingly slipping further and further away against an enemy enemy smarter than it seems. If you're into mystery thrillers that soon end up giving you a lot of fighting and action, you should add this to your plan to watch list. With its emphasis on time loops and such, I'm sure that fans of ReZero and Edge of Tomorrow will have something to enjoy here.
ReZero, I heard about it. I watched that last video. No, she a cyber. She got the gun like these.
Past Tokyo Bay stands a special.
Dude is not hitting me with no copyright. I'm just check the stats. I actually get paid for this.
Together in spite of their differences, but their relationship changes in the wake of an incident.
I'm not getting copyrighted. You came to watch me watch the video for you talking about. Order.
One instruction: choose the future. Reunited under a new mission, the three seek to protect the 20.
Let me know if I should do if I should start a Patreon where I can actually react to the videos that's copyrighted on there. Let me know if I should do that. Like release videos early type-ish.
Priority. However, this time I can see this turning into more of an action.
I mean, it's a beat. It
This can't come soon enough. At number 7, we have Requiem of Rose King.
Lancaster から王座を取り戻す。王冠は父上の頭上にこそふさわしい。
Historical drama never goes out of flavor, especially something with such a dark and noir atmosphere like this. Requiem of Rose King is a series loosely based on Shakespearean works Henry VI and Richard III. Born a cursed noble, Richard grapples against self-identity. Possessing both male and female characteristics, he immediately finds himself the object of scorn.
So
Despite
far,
being loved by his father, the complete opposite can be said of his mother, leading him to a childhood of hatred. As he grows up, Richard starts to believe that he can find salvation by leading his father to the throne. However, enemies lie in wait, featuring no less than Jeanne d'Arc herself. With the War of Roses in full swing, will Richard bring his family to glory, or will he drag it down the depths of the abyss? As Vanitas has shown us so far, dark fantasy will always have its fair share of fans. For those who are into classic literature or just enjoy dramatic shows with some supernatural drama written all over it, then this is something worth looking out for.
Okay.
バラ王の壮烈。
I clearly remember back then, people were saying things like, if you haven't read Uzumaki, you haven't experienced Japanese horror yet. Now, while I wonder if such claims could still be justified now, almost a decade after that hype, one thing is for sure. Uzumaki is one of the most notable horror manga I've ever read, and it's very due for an anime adaptation, one that we'll be getting in the fall of 2022. The premise is simple, actually. It's a story about bizarre events involving spirals, and one that, as expected, slowly escalates. An obsession with the shape is but the prelude to an entire town's spiral into madness. Having experienced the story in manga form, I think that one of the biggest selling points for Uzumaki is the art. Junji Ito is a master of horror, and it clearly shows with how disturbing and spine-chilling the illustrations are. With a relatively short story compared to the typical manga series and a confirmed episode count of just 4, Uzumaki looks to be one of those short but powerful types of anime. I'm expecting theatrical quality that more than amplifies the horrors that Junji Ito's mind is capable of creating.
Damn, we finna get hit with an ad. I might as well say it. Just imagine, like, I don't want to give you the chills, but just imagine, like, bees or something in your skin. You ever get that? Like, I don't know.
目が覚めたら助け出されてて。
Oh, we getting lit now. Yeah.
秘密な。
秘密。
ずっと探してるんだ。
It's a little lit, man.
その時に聞いたあの音。
Up next we have Bubble? Yep, that's the title, Bubble. It's an
But
original anime project that's set to premiere on Netflix, but first things first. When was the last time you saw an anime project generate so much hype, doing so little? Well, it's not blowing up the internet viral, but the moment the trailer hit, I've seen some excited chattering related to Bubble. Then again, who can blame them? Urobuchi, Sawano, and Araki all involved. That's quite the all-star lineup you've got there.
Hey, bro, if y'all ever, like, been the type to do parkour, bro, you know what I'm saying? Hit me, I'll be monkey voting and shit, you know what I'm saying? That was lit, bro. But in reality, you know you can't do it, my boy. Sit down on the couch, watch their videos, watch when they put their GoPros on. Put your 3 goggles on, because you're not going to be able to do it. You know what I'm saying? You just can't. You're not like that, my boy. Let me know in the comment section if you is, but I doubt it.
Bringing together some of the people involved in beloved anime masterpieces like Attack on Titan, Psycho Pass, Fate Zero, and more. And it's by Wit to boot. There is a lot to be excited about. The parkour scene looks nothing short of awesome, and it seems that this is a movie that will bring the feels. Certainly a welcome addition to 2022's anime lineup.
お前にも聞こえるのか?
Polo, this is what I need you to do, Polo. I need you to write this down. This anime is called Bubble. Make sure I watch this anime, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, you fired. Simple.
Fourth is Hell's Paradise. For someone who's tired of this world, all of the killing and betrayal, what greater curse could there be than immortality? Betrayed ninja Gabimaru the Hollow thought he'd accepted his fate, yet death refuses to take a hold of him, owning to his subconscious desire to live and return to his wife. In exchange, executioner Asaimon comes to the ninja with a proposal. To gain pardon, he's to join an expedition to an island south of Japan. The mythical elixir of life is said to be on that island, and it's the key to the ninja's freedom. However, dangers far greater than any man have seen lurk on that island. Will Gabimaru and his ragtag crew of criminals survive and grasp?
But do y'all read mangas, bro? I don't know if I can do it, bro. I never actually read a manga, but I'll have to sit down and read it. I don't feel like I would be engaged. It's weird. Oh no, he got to wait.
Be as bad as their reputations say. Come in for the action and adventure, get amazed by the good characterization. Sums up my experience reading it, so I can't wait to see it get animated. In third place we have Blue Lock.
Okay.
世界一のエゴイストでなければ世界一のストライカーにはなれない
It's about time we got another one of those gritty sports anime, and Blue Lock's there to fill that void. The titular Blue Lock's a prison-like facility built with a sole purpose: to find Japan's next national team striker. From a pool of hundreds of participants, only one will get chosen, and the rest get banned from joining the team forever. One of the prospects is Yoichi, a striker dealing with doubts, further pushed by an unselfish play costing his team the nationals. Seeing the Blue Lock project as—
Bro, look at this. Look at these animations, bro. It's perfect. The only problem I be having is this be like season 3, so you gotta actually watch the whole anime. Like, you gotta watch season 1, 2, and then season 3 they get good with the they get good with the animations and graphics. Cause it's like if you just skip to this part where the animations are extrinsic or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't even a word. But if you just skip to this part, it's like you don't know the characters, you don't know who this is. This person must have lost or he died. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta actually watch it. So it's clickbait.
As an opportunity to clear his mind, he enters the facility with the goal of grabbing hold of glory as the star of the national team. Blue Lock takes the friendship and teamwork themes of typical sports anime and turns those conventions upside down. Oh, and their superpowers too. Reality just doesn't work that way. So the series instead delves on a more cynical take, going with the themes of ego and selfishness. Certainly a different take from what we're used to seeing. And while I don't automatically equate cynical and dark to good, the series has a lot to keep you entertained. The characters end up being interesting and hard to predict, and it's up to you to decide how you look at them considering their circumstances. You rarely see psychological and sports combined as a genre, but if you want to see one done beautifully, then Blue Lock is your pick.
Have I ever tried to like use anime in a sport? Like,
our second most anticipated anime this 2022 is Spy Family.
人は皆誰にも見せぬ自分を持っている。友人にも恋人にも家族にさえも。
How could I have forgotten about this before? Even before it became an anime, Spy Family is a perennial favorite. I've seen a lot of people talk about it, so imagine the collective shouts of joy when an anime was finally announced. For the sake of world peace, there's no hurdle Twilight won't take. However, that statement just had to be put to the test with his latest assignment. You see, to investigate the politician Donovan Desmond, he gets tasked with infiltrating family, but it turns out that the rest of his adapted family have their own hidden natures. A secret agent, an assassin, and a kid who can read minds. What happens when they come together, working towards their agendas while pretending to be an ordinary loving family? Now, this is a comedy I can get behind. I love how it intertwines action with comedy thanks to the absurd setup and scenarios that can quickly turn into thrilling sequences. If you enjoy those Mr. and Mrs. Smith type stories, this could be the anime for you. It's also got a slew of wholesome and relatable moments for an adult man like me, so that's always a bonus.
ダメだ。理解できん。
Coming out on top is Chainsaw Man.
y'all eat dishes in y'all sink?
Now, was this a surprise? Everyone just can't get enough of Chainsaw Man, and its announcement is probably one of the major events this past few months. People went wild for this upcoming show, and as early as now, I'm calling this the mainstream hit of its season. Now, for the uninitiated, here's what it's all about. Chainsaw Man stars Denji. Having outlived his usefulness, he finds himself betrayed and slain by the same devils who are in cahoots with the Yakuza. Fusing with his pet devil, he gets reincarnated as the titular Chainsaw Man, swearing revenge on those who betrayed him. He joins the Public Safety Bureau as one of the hunters. Bloody, brutal, chaotic. That sums up Chainsaw Man. It's also extremely dark in comparison to most Shonen Jump titles, and it will surely be a great addition to its list of more cynical series like Death Note and the mentioned Summertime Render. However, talking about it just doesn't do it justice, so make sure that you watch it when it comes out.
Oh. Okay.
So, how about you? What's your most anticipated new anime of 2022?
My most anticipated anime, I would have to say Bubble, bro. Out of all these, I would have to say Bubble. What's yours? Bubble with Chainsaw Man. That looked pretty lit. That Sock one looked cool too, but watching sport, I don't know. It just, I don't know. But I think Bubble, bro. I think Bubble gonna be lit. Yeah, Bubble gonna be lit, bro. That's it for the video. I'm gonna have to grab me a thumbnail. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Bro, y'all be, they probably clear off the video. Y'all need to watch the video. Y'all need to engage. Y'all just be sitting there on y'all phone. Like, you watch me say subscribe. Like the video. You know what I'm saying? And you just sit there. Like, you probably still sitting there. Like, I'm still waiting for you to like the video, but you still sitting there. Like, you're crazy, but not stop. You know what I'm saying? But that's gonna be it for the video. It's your boy Running, and I'm out. Ciao.